afternoon. I'm Chief Meteorologist Sabrina. Fine temperatures today, fairly seasonal for us along the coast. San Diego 69 degrees, into Del Mar about 64. A warm-up is in sight. We have those details on the flip side of the break. Rotating toward the water to try to cool off because we have temperatures. They are going up. Only for about everyone jump, I'd say about 5 to 10 degrees. Currently out over toward Fallbrook, 66 degrees there as well. You can see the dew point comfortable on into the 40s. We're noticing, though, that this high pressure system that brought us a lot of warmth is pretty much non-existent. We have a cold front that moved through the area yesterday. That's what's bringing the chillier air mass for today, but not for long. You can already see this bump up in the ridge. That's warm up is beginning to take shape, and we will notice it for sure by tomorrow. But remember how I said it's only going to really last about a day? We're going to see winds shift direction again. There's another storm system forecast to head out toward the Pacific Northwest for the weekend. And while we're not going to get the bulk of it, a little bit of energy is going to break off, and we actually see a chance of rain coming into our forecast for next work week. Until then, though, let's just focus on the fact that we have temperatures getting warmer. We have plenty of sunshine in our forecast for us. So starting off at about 6 o'clock tonight, the lower 60s for the coast, inland areas about 59 in Poway, 58 Ramona, the 40s yet again out toward the mountains. I would not be surprised if we saw a few 30s as well, similar to last night because of those clear conditions. And then by the time we get to the morning hours, we'll start out into the 50s in Encinitas. Yes, I said the 50s in Encinitas, and you'll be about 47 out toward El Cajon. Watch what happens, though, with that sunshine that comes in out. I told you tomorrow is going to be warm. We're looking at 81 already out toward El Cajon and even through Lakeside. Escondido about 78 degrees, and even out over toward downtown going for closer to the mid-70s. Typically, we're only on into the upper 60s this time of year, so we will be above the norm. But remember, once we get through Saturday, starting to notice that sea breeze take shape along the coast, so temperatures there begin to fall only into the lower 70s. Inland areas, though, still on into the upper 70s as we wait for that next chance of rain that should be coming down our way once we get to around Monday, maybe Sunday night. Heading into the water, fair conditions for you. You'll notice your high tide coming in at around 11 a.m. Coming up, that's when we're forecast to yet again gain another few degrees. Currently, or rather for today, we've climbed up to 71 degrees. Typically, we're only 69. So see that? San Diego above average. We're going to go ahead and add about 5 more degrees on top of that for tomorrow. It doesn't last long, though. Cool down already in store for us once we get closer to the weekend and next work week with the storm system. But in the meantime, you can enjoy the clear skies tonight by 11 p.m. 61. Starting out tomorrow morning, though, it will be very chilly. 53 degrees, most likely grabbing that tea and hot chocolate heading out the door by 11 a.m. Though already into the lower 70s. Inland areas also waking up with that extreme chill in the 40s for us. That will be about 5 degrees cooler than where you started your morning out today. By the time we get to 11 o'clock, though, quickly shedding those sweaters as we reach the mid-70s. Coming up, we take a look at your 7-day forecast. Jason?
Well, despite the
upper 60s heading out the door, 69 into downtown San Diego, and around 70 up through Lakeside. Values tonight, though, are going to tumble. We will be colder than where we were this morning, but then by the afternoon, we get a nice little heat up for us. Not to say the same, though, about the country. When you take a wide look, there is a lot of storms moving throughout the region. Remember that cold front that moved through our area yesterday? It is actually traveling all the way out over toward portions of Colorado and continuing to move closer out over toward the Great Lakes. So much so, they are dealing with a plethora of snowfall and, in fact, warnings as well. So the area is shaded in pink, winter storm warnings, meaning South Dakota could see around 3 to 7 inches of snowfall, that lasting through Friday at midnight. The area is shaded in purple, winter weather advisories, Wyoming, around 2 to 4 inches, but the bulk of the action happening right here for a portion of South Dakota and even out over toward Minnesota. So much so, St. Cloud under a blizzard warning where they could see 5 to 12 inches of snow, gusts up to 50 miles per hour. The area in purple, including Minneapolis, winter weather advisory, that stays through Friday evening. They can anticipate accumulating 1 to 3 inches. So if you are doing a little bit of traveling, getting ahead of the game right for the big holiday weekend, this is what we're looking for on Friday. Temperature-wise, only into the 50s in the Pacific Northwest. You can see that storm system moving throughout the plains and out over toward the northeast into New England into the upper 60s with sunshine. But that storm system continuing to move. So by Saturday, now Chicago dealing with the clouds and into the 40s, noticing out toward D.C. 65. They actually see that storm system arrive Sunday. 7-day forecast for us back at home. We see a little bit of a warm-up. Friday going 75 degrees. Saturday we're at about 70. Looking at 72. More clouds Sunday night into Monday when you could also see some scattered showers. Guys?
That is a tremendous turkey.